and you know, for decades, the local band, The Menus, have performed for thousands of fans.
They have. Known for his energetic stage presence and flexibility is lead singer Tim Goldrainer, who is now the subject of a short documentary by filmmaker Billy Miossi. Both of them are joining us here in the studio today to tell us more. Guys, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim, you know, The Menus, long been known as a party band, and you have long been known for your on-stage attire as well as your antics on stage, the balloon kick, your signature move. How long have you been doing this?
Going on 40 years in June. Been on stage since I was a kid, since probably 8 or 10 years old. But yeah, I've been rocking out for a long time.
We have some video of like one of your recent shows. I mean, it's just pure energy when you play for these people. What do you love most about what you do?
Projecting fun.
Yeah.
Bringing a really cool, fun experience you can walk away with, still laughing and reflecting on what you just saw and what you heard. That's the goal.
There you are in one of those get-ups. I see that. Okay.
And here's one of the flashback photos here. I mean, doing this for a while, it's incredible how you're able to maintain this flexibility on stage.
Shot.
But here's the actual slow motion double balloon kick.
Oh, it's a twofer. Yeah.
And you're still as flexible, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still kicking a little over 8 feet. Going to be 59 in May. Yeah.
Wow.
The minute you stop doing anything, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, I stretch out every day religiously. Yeah.
You know, if you, what did they say? If you lose it, don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know you recently started entertaining sort of a different type of crowd, and that's what this documentary is focusing on, right?
Yes. Yes. The senior world that is sometimes forgotten. They need to be entertained. And I try to bring an experience that playing the American Songbook, but playing like the 50s, 60s, and 70s music that they would have probably said, you kids turn it down, you know, but they remember it, and it brings them back to a time in their lives where it's memories, you know, and half the time they really don't understand where they are, sometimes with dementia, and a lot of senior living places that still they're able to go to the store and see movies and whatever, but a lot of the places in the lockdown units, which is very sad, and the music is medicine. It really is.
Yeah.
Brings out the memories that they really still have.
I want to get Billy into this conversation because you're the one who put together the documentary, right?
Yes.
So tell us about it. And how did you two meet, first of all?
I had, I'm not from Cincinnati originally, but I had heard of the Menus.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing them for the first time, and I was blown away by, you know, Tim's performance and the costumes and the kicking the balloons. And then after that, I learned that he performs at these nursing homes all over Cincinnati, and I that dichotomy, you know, of his Menus persona and then performing in these nursing homes.
Here's some video of that.
Yeah, I thought that was just a beautiful story, and I asked Tim if he'd let me make a documentary about it, and thankfully he agreed. And
boy, look at those glasses. There you go with the glasses again. I love it.
Well, and I know that, you know, Tim, you had talked about there was a personal connection to this too for you.
Yes, with my mom. It was very sad in so many ways, but she actually ended up living at the place that she was worked at.
Oh.
And basically I'd go in there and we'd have a visit and she'd fall asleep and we'd tuck her in and I'd kind of bounce into a different room here and there and just sing a Nat King Cole song or a Sinatra song, and then just walk to another room, and then I'd go home. Yeah. And then activity directors were like, well, we hired people to do this, and I'm like, well, I was singing a rock band. I'm not really ready for the seniors tour yet, kind of thing.
Right.
And it was so exhilarating to sing songs from that era that they would connect with. And I started singing at the place where she was at before she passed. Yeah. And then it just turned into, before the whole pandemic and all that, I was probably at about 30 places. I mean, I'm not doing it for the money.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a very minimal monetary thing, but it's like what I get out of it.
That's what I was going to ask you.
So amazing to walk in. And a lot of times I walk out there crying because it brings me right back to My mom.
Well, what you went through with that. And
Yes.
Billy, I know, so as far as the documentary goes, it's a short documentary, and it's going to be at a film festival?
Yeah, the Cleveland International Film Festival next Wednesday night. It premieres, world premiere. So,
Wow.
Awesome.
yeah.
And what was it like for you to put this together?
It was really rewarding, to get to know Tim, especially. We became good friends through this process. We're actually neighbors, as we found out when we first started this, and to see his performances at these nursing homes, I was just very moved. And
well, we want to make sure that people are able to learn more about the film. Where can they go for more information about the film itself?
There's not a website right now, but if you go to clevelandfilm.org, you can find information about.
Find link there.
Yes.
And Tim, of course, where can folks find out when you're going to be playing with the menus and elsewhere?
Themenus.org is the best place for all the schedules and the upcoming dates. Got a great summer tour planned, doing the Goldie show quite a bit. I got the Hollywood Casino will be on April 1st.
Okay.
Price Hill Chili coming up on the 31st, playing solo.
Wow.
And other places around town. Got my CD, my second solo album.
Yeah.
Didn't put it on Spotify because I'm trying to make a few extra dollars than a couple pennies.
I hear you. Well,
yeah.
Tim, Billy, thank you guys both so much. The documentary is called Goldie, and we really appreciate you guys coming on.
Thanks so much for having us.
Good luck with everything, too.
Thank you.
All righty.